Brenda To, also known as Nini Ebuffy. I be picking for Bobe Toyoung Johnson, and my mommy named Nanawine Esther No. My papa come out for Wombong, and my mommy come out for Afo-a-Kom. I be born and raised for Tico, and I go school for Southwest. I get 3 brothers and 1 sister we be of late. I be married to my wonderful husband, Mr. Hans Akomto, and I also get 3 children, 1 girl and 2 boys. I moved to the United States of America for 2009, and I currently stay for Marlborough, for Massachusetts. I did work like a social worker, and I be stationed for Metro West Medical Center, Framingham Emergency Department, and I did work like a crisis clinician. We would evaluate people the way they struggle with other mental health issues. Brenda been a social worker, and I get experience as a teacher from Cameroon. I work like a crisis clinician for Metro West Medical Center Emergency Department, and I also be like a supervisor level 4, where it means say I get people the way they run, they come up for me for ask questions and for things the way they don't know and for things the way they don't know, and how for even take decisions for people their lives and for waiting way they get for do. I also been a financial secretary for Association of Support Baptist Ex-Students and for America. I also been a vice president for programs and advocacy for health and education for all international. I be a member of Comnamites, and inside Comnamites, I be member for a committee where they look how problems then they happen and how they solve small trouble the way they woke up for inside Comnamites. I be a member of Afo-a-Kom in good standing, which means say my report card is clean for inside Afo-a-Kom USA. And for Fix and Palava make it strong fine, I be member for Afo-a-Kom Massachusetts. And inside Afo-a-Kom Massachusetts, I act like the president, and I also been the founding member. These are the small things and the small things and place where I don't do or where I do them for inside Oyibo money land. And for inside the Oyibo money land, I don't try my own small best for also for contribute for small projects then way they down the day, like for inside my man their own side for Meta people them way I've been a member for the Meta meeting where it day. I don't also be member for Bafucho people their meeting time where I know we don't know say come people then be there. For outside Oyibo man, some will go back for one country. When I be there back for school, in those days where I be the university, I be being a vice president. So I don't act for this role. Time I be the University of Boya, I be being a vice president for Boyo Students Association. And I remember very well, if people then there for year, if you remember, I be one of those people that way they be carry boasters who take and go for Tico, who will go do a big cultural jamboree, who will show people then wait till we come get and we come to chop. We'll do a cultural display of come chop, and we'll be also carry boasters go come for a cultural week where we'll be start for give books for library for Bello. I've been a teacher back at home where I be the teach picking them from 1 to upper 6. I don't also being a person where they keep book for Tori for inside Godly House for Fountain Baptist Church Fondop, and I don't also being a person where they keep money and people their money book for money for inside Meta woman them, and I don't also keep their Tory book. And the thing say with all these skills the way I get them, I no forget for talk say I be mommy. I don't be married for up to 20 years plus today, and I still there for inside my house. I get 3 picking them, all them now youths, now young adults. The youngest of them, they're like 16 years old. And so I get that knowledge on how we have to manage picking them, both sex, man and woman. And then I also get brothers and sisters, then they run to me for things then. So I did talk this one for talk and I say I get the skills, I get that power for solve problems. I know how to get into people, I know how to bring people together, and I know how to develop plan, I know how to strategize, I know how to raise money. I also know how for do certain things where you go bring people them a division. And I also know when for talk say no and when for talk say go. All this one that you go on for describe waiting way I be and waiting way I fi do. And I think that if you look at this team way at the join make we run for this position for president, the team it been at that team for people then way then strong, where they get a will, where they get power, where they get that future for people the way they don't do things, for people the way they don't achieve things, where they don't bring things into the limelight and people they don't see them like people the way they be able for do things and where they be willing. So they know the only talk they do. And I think say if you vote me as your vice president, you will achieve, you will be able for tap for some of this knowledge where I get them. And I think so I will put on my best so that we will succeed and come it will be in that village where it will get people the way it will do the things the way it will bring them to the light, where their light it will continue for shine and no go loss, and no go day like Nyamangoro, it go waka, it go day like lion when you roar for the place where they all money go hear. I be that one person where if you do everything for a village. I remember when I be this small girl, how I be vexed with my primary school teacher because I be get for go dance manjang. He talks saying no, maybe I go dance na morning came. I know be been a bayangi pikin and at the team be hold me sute. I decide for no even dance. But at the end of the day, they be go put me for the njang. And imagine me, young pikin way in the grow for inside all Southwest people then and try for practice manjang way. Will not even get a good jang teacher and then you tell me maybe I go dance morning came. So as a goal getter, that one is start from there where I insist say no, na only Njang I go dance and Nanjang will be last dance. And believe me or not, Nanjang will be taken go for 11 February and will be win. Again, my mommy for year na I be headmistress at that time if he attest to it way at the talk. I'd also be that person where at the chop fire. If I want me something be done in a particular way, I know say it go bring success, I pin my foot for down and I make sure say I do everything possible for see say that thing be achievable and it be successful. And I think say my Massachusetts people then feel be witness to what they talk say. I be somebody where he like success. I be somebody where he like growth. I be somebody where he like to support somebody. May it come out of what way before. See, say somebody evolve from one stage of your life to the other. And I remember say sometimes I could feel say I get too much into people their private lives just for see say make you live from one stage to the other. And that is just who I be. I don't like for mark time. I don't like for keep information. I like for always be out there helping people, supporting one another, because the more, the merrier. And that is just how I am. And I think in a wider way, people that give me that attributes for being a goal-getter. I will support as a vice president where it work with somebody where it be very, very smart, somebody will be very, very energetic, somebody will be very, very creative, somebody will be very, very pushful. If I come with this my own spirit of a goal-getter, I think say we could achieve a lot. I think say I will be able to work with PK as a woman for get into other women and for reach out for we mommy them, for fish out this people them way they never yet join Afo-a-Kom USA. Maybe by bringing them back on board and also increasing the membership of Afo-a-Kom. And I also think say somebody where it be enthusiastic, somebody where it be a fisher, somebody where it be a lover of people. I will be able for, and also a young and dynamic woman where I will be able for bring out other young women, dynamic young women for join we folks, we women folk, and the women then go grow, and they not go only grow, say we go shit on for one corner, maybe come out with another arm of Afo-a-Kom USA where it will increase membership. I think say with my presidency and me as a vice president, as a woman, I will be able for encourage Komnamites for get into the community, fish out other young, dynamic, young youths then where they never yet joined Komnamites for come on board and join the bandwagon, and they also will grow in membership. And one of the things that way I look forward so dynamically, and I think say if be my dream I wanna vote we in Team PK, I will be able for make the dream come true of creating the Chinamites, make it come into reality. I never see some mommy where they want come off for house and leave it picking for back. I never see that papa where they want come off for house and leave it picking for back. I never see that brother or sister where they want come out and leave a younger one for back. So Chinamites will be a dream come true if I am voted as the vice president for Team PK for president. I like for cook. And for cooking, I cook from Cameroon chop to any other chop where I stumble on. I go for YouTube, I Google, I look recipes them, and I try new things them. I get my papa for house where he likes small finding them. So I make sure say if they be bored, he gets until we go make he happy. Say for stay with papa, easy. And I get massa and I get picking them. And all we would like we African chop. So every time I did it for house, I did try for CC, I get something new with if you chop. I also like writing. I'd be a writer, and I did write a lot of poetry. And most of my poems then I will call them say melancholic poems in way it make you sorry hard. And one of the reasons that because plenty things they don't need. The world is being made of more sad things than happy things. And when I write about those things, and they teach me a lot of how to make people then happy because of the job where I get them as a social worker. I also write a lot about the people then way I see them. I write a lot about the struggles of people that for this ground where they suffer with mental health. And I also get an unpublished article where it been the dramatic significance of the Fumbrain dance in a typical Com society. That one is some book where I be writing. That one I be there for University of Boya. I be still work on, and I hope say sometimes in the coming years they could publish them. It so be in an interesting book, and I really like me to publish them because when I be start for write this book, my grandma may not be like them because my grandma may be tell me say young girl that they write about the Fumbrain dance, and I be get an interest in it, and I write on. I still develop them every day. That one are the hobbies. I also like singing. A lot of if you be a poet where like music, and so I belong to Afo-a-Kom USA. Afo-a-Kom now the combined English choir, Cameroon Baptist combined English choir, and I be a member of the Afo-a-Kom combined English choir of America here. And so we sing and we practice every time. Singing is just a hobby, something I like. Why I don't talk all the talk for Una today? Why I don't present myself for Una today? I don't present myself for Una today. I say make Una know me, and make Una know the things the way I like them. Make Una know who way I be. Make Una know the team way I they represent them. I will continue to talk for Una about Team PK and who we will be. Me, I be Brenda. I go in for the vice president, and I get so much for sharing with Com people. As a mother with 3 young adults, where they be members of Afo-a-Kom USA, so they don't really add to the population. I be a wife, and my husband no be a meta man, then I a member of Afo-a-Kom active, and he go there present. I be a social worker. From a field of study, I will be able to impact a lot of knowledge for come picking them, and for help even with mommy them where they don't come for year for do it, for calm down with cultural differences, for melt down that cultural pressure where we become will not be able for socialize with people either with the height or when they feel depressed because of the things and way they happen compare life for Cameroon, compare life for Com and life for America. With my knowledge as a social worker, we will be able to bridge some of these barriers then when we get them, and some of the knowledge on how we will be able to get resources here and there for help them for stay for here. There are so many things that will go benefit from me as vice president for Afo-a-Kom USA. If una elect me as una vice president, I also get PK, Promise Young, when a terrific and hardworking young man, where for a life for USA, he do attend almost all convention. So he know Afo-a-Kom USA for his fingertips. He don't run between Com and America for CC Afo-a-Kom USA and Com at large. He be in that village where everybody they look and with a smile in their face, where everybody go look and me admire him. He want make Com get a different picture. If you get into Com today, you see how even with palace in there you go like him. Or palace within a palace of the 21st century, where you feel compare them, even if I know go talk and plenty like with Britain, with kingdom. So it go actually get the face of a kingdom thanks to PK, where he be one of the initiators of the project. He be one of the initiators of the people the way they be come together for CC with fun. He get a modern car, motorway if he work for all kind ground them for inside Cameroon. PK be one of those people that they be put their heads together, may they buy that motor. PK be one of those people the way they be come together, say no, make we renovate to Com Palace, make it be like some palace way you know they for Northwest. If you compare Com Palace today, only with that one Sultan for Bamuni own. That one are because of initiative. If you go for your own quarter way, come off for Bobong, you go see the things the way they do. They bring water, they bring health, they see say they support people then. As individuals, as a group, you go even for the school where they teach for them for Chicago. You come even for individual their lives for Afo-a-Kom USA. You go see how they touch people them. And I don't talk and I repeat and say you where they listen to me. If you there for your smoke on your conscience will tell you say picking that the right person for this time, for this 21st century, for make him come president for Afo-a-Kom USA. And I check say this in work where the works never go in vain. Fun for come don't realize him. Say this boy now the person way if you make come light and shine, make it no loss. So he give it the lanjong at the still talk say na njong na moon. The significance of a moon na say wait to make it shine. You know if you defeat that moon when it shine, you put it under bed, it will shine. You hide them for inside sea, you know, it will shine. So why me and you will not just come together, we join, we say, you know what? If the highest of authority for come don't make a made light shine, may we just put the light, make it shine. May we not compete with the light. Allow the light to shine and take your own light for your own house. No put PK under bed because you go to do yourself injustice. How we want to talk about Sister Fabiola. Sister Fabiola don't come out after running a convention, seeing how a convention being tiring. He said, no, I'm not going to leave this light making laws. I will support Promise for this work where he want to for be a minute secretary for the right all thing where they go to talk, they keep on, so that when time it go reach, everybody go feel able for go back for this book and read them. It knows in I think this way we don't talk for the meeting. So make we come out also, we vote for Sister Fabiola as a minute secretary. Then who don't join the team? If you imagine, Evaristo Stroh, he don't keep more money for the past 2 years as Afo-a-Kom USA treasurer. And then time for election don't come out again. He say, hey, I go run again. Oh, he join me. He say, no, I go run for which team? He follow. He come for PK. He say, PK, I want to join their team for run. Oh. So I want to be back treasurer for Afo-a-Kom USA. And I don't see and say, now you be that man where start a big back. Now you be the correct person. So I go join you, make you run. So if you think, say, Evaristo Stroh no get sense, he get sense. He know who side where he want make money day. He know who side he want say money go stand fine. He know who side in where money go always be secured and where money go do correcting. Now why that way he come for can join TPK in team so that come he go grow, come he go shine, come he go remain that come where they be know for time for German where they be fight war and where come he be win. He go know say come he be at that time where they be thief Afo-a-Kom bring a white man country. So they he go back for come say no come he go come back and people they go see him, they go know say na that village this so where he no fit hide. and na only team pikin fit make it shine. Guess what? Milton too talk say no, I no go sit down with all the computer knowledge wey I know, and so we go put these records for inside computer. We go keep and find so that no money no go lost. We go be able for always come back, create this folder, create this I tech thing so that it go find and everybody go look and it go smile. It go say no, this thing na tech 4th generation thing. So Milton don't come with the skills as financial secretary for keep with records and it identifying which team PK, the winning team, the team that will build with strength and energy and fortitude, with rejuvenation of young blood, young people where they be willing for war and run with energy where it no go fail una. Guess who talk say I go animate, I go organize, I go make sure say una program they be coherent. I go make sure say una program they be well strategized. To Martin talk say if this thing therefore work out fine, then I get to stand fine. I get to be able to coordinate them. I be able to talk say president, this time around I'm a domain, this one I'm a department. Now me I get for no say A they come before B go come before C. Now me I get for organize and find for you. It decides it go be with public relations officer. It go reach out for people. It go organize A, it go organize B, go bring we all out, and then we go get one big family, one big executive, one big Afo-a-Kom, one big com, so that we go like what we see. And if you look at all like dynamic people with different careers, different orientations from different walks of life, we don't decide for join this team for make it be a team of success, a team of realization, not be a talk team, a team where they don't be proven and tested even for the different places and where they live, with good morals even from their secondary school lives. Look them for their flashback, screen them for any walk of life, for back at home, for America. Look them fine, put them inside mirror, put them inside x-ray them, go see bad records for their life. I want time for and I want to talk so never make error for the place where we stand. For the people that we want voter, these people then will deliver, and they will deliver well. If you want these people then for be your executive for the next 2 years, my sister, my brother, my papa, my mommy, my massa, register. Now $100. Call your financial secretary for your chapter, register. If you don't forget your financial secretary, call Evaristo Cho. He's still being our treasurer for Afo-a-Kom USA. Register with your $100. Call airlines, pay your flight. Come for Minnesota for June 16th up to June 19th. On the 18th, now you will get AGM. We mean say the day where all money go down. Then we go vote. One man, one vote. Vote for Team PK. Vote for that team where go bring the change. Vote for that team where for the fun of come, he recognize some person for insight. He give it the lanjong. He make it shine. He say no, this palava this so and nothing leave this man where get this developmental spirit for lost inside dark. I recognize the work we don't do one. Vote for that team so that the lights will continue to shine. If you know if you come from Minnesota on the 18th for vote, my dear brother, my dear sister, my papa, my mommy, beg your pikin, beg right. Call me Nini Ibuffy. If you not get my telephone number, now 404-370-2825. Call me. Tell me say, my pikin, I know if you go for post office for go vote. I don't know how I go do this thing. I go direct you on how you feel register or how you feel get notary person where go sign book. May you vote. We go be able for direct you on how this vote you go do so that you go give order. Say may them vote for you and then they go cast their vote. No green may person where you no like him. It be may lead you for the next 2 years. No green. May something me top you where you know one time. Now you time this for make your good choice. Now you time this for take decision. Now only ballot box, it will help you, it will help me. Me come, it will stand by the leaders the way we will choose them. Make it go ballot with affairs for these next 2 years. I will thank you plenty where you don't take time for listen for me.
Dona yunga yunga.